Alright, here is another update on the greenhouse. If you're wondering, why am I doing another video and I just posted an update literally 2 days ago? Well, yesterday, but I'm posting this video tomorrow. So yes, I would count it as 2 days. So basically, I've realized in the last few days we've had a ton of changes in here and we've moved around a lot and we actually have a lot more seeds starting to sprout. So I want to give you an update about that. Also, if you're wondering, yes, I'm starting to get interested in investing in a lot more Lego sets. So if you're wondering, where are those videos? I'm working on my room right now, trying to move around a lot of stuff, getting ready for my phone to be able to record stuff, getting a pretty cool desk, getting some pretty cool sets to go on display, talk about them, give you guys advice of the best Lego sets and when to invest in them and how much you can. So I'm trying to do a lot of research about that, and I will give you guys the best information I can possibly find. But let's go ahead and start the video of doing the tour of everything that's new. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification, and also don't miss another video, and like this video. Alright, where should we start? I think we should start going down this aisle. So if you notice, I am starting to put some nutrients in it. That's why the water kind of looks a little bit weird. So what's right here is we're planting cilantro right here. So I was gonna put cilantro in the hydroponic stuff, but as you can tell, I can't get a single one of these seeds to sprout. I don't think they're just bad seeds because they came from Burpee, and as I know, their seeds are extremely high quality. Also, we've planted another elephant ear getting ready for spring. So there's that. And now let's go on to the plants. So in the last 3 days, we've had some very, very exciting news. Our peppers have sprouted. So it's taken probably 3 weeks to finally sprout these, and they're coming up fast now. So right here we got red peppers right here, green peppers right here, yellow peppers right here. Same with down here, we got red, green, and then yellow, and then in this pot we got strawberries. I don't think they're going to sprout because by now they should have sprouted. I've done a little bit of research in the past, and a lot of people say strawberry seeds are extremely hard to sprout. That's why it's easy to just buy the plants or the bare roots. Also, the peas are going nuts. So let's go ahead and turn around the camera and let's show everything. So what's funny is the bottom of this is going even more crazy. I mean, look how long this is getting. So the peas are going crazy, and in our bathroom over here, we have this like nutrients right here. I'm using 2 different types. They're supposed to be really high quality. I feel like they're really working, but we'll have to see if they do, and I'll give you more details if they do. So let's go back in here. And now, I know we have more down there to show, but I want to move over to the hydroponic stuff really fast. We have started to use a lot more of these, and if you notice, we just planted. Today, I actually moved a few plants over here like 2 hours ago, and then we also moved pretty much all of our lettuce seeds over here. So I'm trying out, so this is spinach right here, but I've done the hydroponic stuff in the past, but these plants do get really big, so I'm trying to like space them apart. In the end, we did happen to have a few extra. That's why it's not really perfectly in order. So there's that. These are like when you go to like fancy dinner restaurants and you order a salad and then they give you red lettuce in it. This is what it is. So also we got some normal lettuce in here. It's actually doing really good. And we got more right there, more right there. that is basically that. We've only had one accident with this. So, yeah. So I was doing some work on moving nutrients around the system on this one system. So, for some reason, the pump was going at the time, and it is really hard to unplug the pump, then reset it, then I have to put it back on the same settings, because when you unplug it, it just completely resets, which really sucks. So I just decided to leave it running, and for some reason I thought it would be a good idea to face the drain pipe straight up where it couldn't drain anymore, so I could dump some nutrients-based watery, I have no idea what to call it, liquid. So I dumped some in, mixed it around. So I must have gotten distracted because my dad happened to be down here doing something. I think he was going in tropical and checking one of our newest stuff out, and he happened to realize he heard some dripping sounds. So it was dripping on the bricks, and he happened to realize, oh my gosh. So we moved this down to drain the entire thing. Luckily he came down here because I wasn't planning to come down here the rest of that night, and I don't even think it came down here the next morning until that night. So good thing that happened. Now let's go down this section and let me show you the rest of the stuff. Alright, and yes, we do try to leave the fans on as much as possible. We have two, we have one right there and one right there. We do try to turn them off once in a while, but they're not on a certain timer. So if you come over here, we got some sunflowers right here, or we got flowers over here. So we got marigolds right here, same with down there. We got sunflowers, 4 pots, 2 up here and 2 in the middle down there. Then we got impatiens. If you didn't know, impatiens are my favorite flowers. That's why I had to get my hands on some seeds. So there we go. Those aren't really doing the best. I probably should have soaked the seeds, then tried to sprout them in a wet paper towel. But for some reason I was feeling extremely impatient and just decided to plant the seeds. So over here, these are actually doing almost as good as the peas. These are our tomatoes. So these 2 pots and those 2 pots on the side down there are cherry tomatoes. And these 2 right here and those 2 down there are normal tomatoes, the size tomatoes where you would get on like a cheeseburger, stuff like that. Also, what's kind of funny is like when I like touch the plant or something and smell your hand, it smells exactly like a tomato, which is actually really cool. So that is basically all the news. I am trying to post a lot more, so I'll give you more information about that in a second. So let's talk about what I just mentioned a second ago about filming a lot more and posting a lot more. I am currently trying to grow this channel as fast as I can. I try to post at least 3 shorts a day of random shorts, giving like a short tour of this, or filming like a new Lego set that just arrived in the mail. So if you see those pop up on your notifications, please click on it. Help support us. It would mean the world to me if you just clicked on it, gave it a like, maybe shared it to a friend or something. I do work really hard to try to get these videos out on time, and I'm gonna push myself even harder to get. I will probably not meet these goals, but I'm going to try to push myself, try to post every other day. I have done that for about a week now, so there are a lot of new videos. If this is the first time you are seeing my channel, please subscribe, help support us, and check out the other videos. I did post a ton last summer, and we went on a big cruise, so that is a big series you should really watch. Really check that out. Also, if you didn't know, I actually just released this video. I do have a business. It's called Tropical Twist Slime. If you want to check that YouTube channel out too. And we do sell on Etsy, Tropical Twist Slime. So, yeah, there's a QR code up there. I don't think it works. I haven't tested it out personally, but I don't think it would work from video to video. So this is one big thing I'm running. So help support us on that channel too. I'm currently trying to talk my brother into kind of taking over the social media platform so I can invest a lot more time into getting more videos out for you guys. Also, I'm going to try to help my dad out with editing and stuff like that. So yeah, that is basically what's happening. I am planning to do a lot more with this idea. So yeah, and answer in the comments what you think of this idea, if you think we should go bigger, or recommendations about how to sprout some of these seeds, like the best things of how to start some strawberry seeds, those impatiens and peppers, definitely peppers, and ideas to everyone who has worked with hydroponic stuff. I've not personally put a ton of time into doing research or testing out things with this, or testing out random plants in this. I'm just following the thing of the best things they recommend putting in it. So that's actually working really good. And I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification on also miss another video, and like this video. I'll see you in 2 days or 3 whenever I post the next video. So thank you for watching. Peace. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I'm going to be giving you another update on everything that is happening today. From the peas, from a ton of new stuff from the peas, a ton of new stuff that we've done with the hydroponic stuff, a lot of stuff down this aisle, and before we get started, please subscribe, hit the bell with a notification on also don't miss another video. Like this video. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start off with this aisle. Let's start off with the peas first. Alright, so if you look at these, we have some little seed plants starting to sprout. If you're wondering why, so I happened to be looking at this like 4 days ago and realized there's no way we're gonna get a lot of peas from this if I don't plant even more seeds. So I think, I forget how many I planted. I think I planted somewhere around, it's more than 20. I planted more than 20. Just say that. It's probably like 50 or something. So yeah, we got like, dang, I think I might have planted like 6 in there. We got a lot in each pot, and same with down here. So those are actually growing really fast because I just planted those like 4 days ago. Also, the biggest news we've had in an extremely long time is the peppers finally sprouting, which is huge news. So it's not doing as good down here. The strawberries could use a lot of work. Same with up here. But yeah, and then over here, we're still getting nowhere with the cilantro. I decided to plant some cilantro in here, and I'm just watering this like crazy, kind of just flooded it. So let's hope that works. We also got some elephant ears. There's another name for them, but can't think of it from the top of my head right now. Also, our tomatoes are going crazy right now. And so here are the tomatoes. They're going absolutely wild. Also, when I was watering them, I happened to bump one of them. And when you like, kind of like, I don't really know, when you like hit it or like touch it or something, it smells like tomatoes, like, which is actually extremely cool. So like when I walk down here to like water stuff a few days, a week, I like randomly just get like a smell of like plants or tomatoes. Yeah, couldn't think of the word. So now that we completely did the tour down this aisle, let's start over here, and we're gonna start with the hydroponic stuff now. What I realized from the last video is a lot of people want to start growing hydroponic stuff. They don't know where to start. They don't know where to get their stuff. They don't know how to do it. And in this video, and probably an upcoming video, I'll just be explaining this stuff. So I'll give you kind of a small overview of how this works and good ways you can get it from. So I don't really recommend, if you have a big budget for this, you could get it off of Amazon. I think, I want to say this thing can fit 108 plants at a time, but they're extremely crammed once they're about fully grown. So I try to, like over here, I try to separate them a little bit. I'm trying that out for right now since we don't have a ton of seeds. yeah, so we got about 108 different holes in each one of these. And then, yeah, so I recommend, there's a ton of different designs on Amazon. So if you don't like this design in particular, you can look at a ton of others. Just before you start, make sure to get some bricks for each hole. If we're doing grow lights, we went to Lowe's and got some PVC pipes. So both of these have a small, really similar design, but this one doesn't have the thing holding it up. So when I was building this, the only thing I really wish I did was build like a square top, where this thing could just be lifted over on top. Like when I was moving this thing into the new room, this thing completely came apart, which was extremely bad. I couldn't think of the word there. So yeah, so now let's explain how these work. So basically, if you look right here, we have water down here, which pumps nutrients or water. So we have nutrients in the bathroom over there, right? Where I do some measurements, put some stuff in there, nutrients. Can't think of words right now. Yeah, so I put nutrients in here a little bit, do not do a lot. When I was first testing out with the first hydroponic machine, I accidentally did a lot and almost killed every single plant. Nutrients is extremely strong and it should only have a little bit. I do put nutrients on these, but I probably do it once a week. If the plants are doing extremely good and I haven't watered any that week, I'll do a little bit extra, but on most cases I won't. Also, so I'll explain how this works. So there's a pump in a bucket which pumps water throughout all these pipes, and so if you look at this plant, we got the plant right here. I think this is lettuce, buttercrunch right here. So basically, here is a little sponge, it stays in here. Then this thing holds the sponge where it doesn't just go throughout the thing. And if you look in the sponge, you can see the roots. And then eventually they'll start dropping right here once the plant starts to get a lot bigger. And then you'll have a lot of lettuce. And yeah, so again, please watch out on how much nutrients you're using. I really don't have a good number, a good recipe on how much you really should use. Just dump in a little bit. You'll know if you're using a lot. You'll know if you're using too little. I mean, I'd use more than maybe 5 drops. So I'll go get the chemical stuff. So I got these from Amazon too. This is a base and a B base. Typically, I use both. I just usually do a little bit, more than a few drops. I forget how many I use. I do a little bit because I put nutrients in these pots a lot more since the plants like soak it up really fast. Or it just goes through the pot into the drip tray under. But down here, once you use the nutrients, do not put more unless the water evaporates like crazy and you need to add a lot more. But in most cases, do it every 2 to 3 weeks. That might be too early too. But it really depends. Like, I don't have much plants in here right now, so I'm doing barely any. But when it's like completely full to its full capacity, I'd use a lot more, not a ton, but use more so you can help the plants grow faster and be a lot more healthy. So yeah, that's basically it. Also, I got the grow lights from Amazon too. Everything in here is from Amazon, except I forget, there's something in here that wasn't. Lowe's has a lot of stuff. If you want to build shelves from scratch, like wood shelves or metal shelves, I'd get it from Lowe's or your closest hardware store. Home Depot is good too. Or I was thinking someplace. Yeah, so that's basically the. Oh yeah, I remember. So a lot of you guys were asking about the fan speed. So I do have two fans in here. I have one right here, and I have one all the way back there, pushing the heat off of the plants. And then this fan blows more air, new air into here, so it can filter out through the room. So both of them are on, here we go, we got them right here. We got Wi-Fi stuff so I can control them from my phone. I have two extra. I'm using both of them for the fans. So sometimes depending how much I water that day, I'll put it on the higher speed, but most of the time I leave it on the lowest speed. I have no idea how fast that is, but it's the lowest, so I'm going with that. It definitely works. Try to, what I did first was I put humidifier in here to try to get it more water in the air. So before you do that, make sure that has a filter or you're putting in extremely clean water. So my old humidifier was putting like this white powder in the air from like the machine, and then like our furnace down here, the furnace filter completely got clogged up with it, and it just didn't completely go out. It just wasn't working as good as it usually does. So make sure just do updates on that. Try to make sure nothing bad's happening. That's why I'm down here every day. Just go through everything, try to make sure nothing's wrong. Like, if you mess with this one day, make sure you put this stuff back, or like what some of the mistakes I did, where the floor would just get completely, it turned into like a pond under, or like a pool. Yeah, that wasn't a very good day. So yeah, this is basically the end of the video. If you have any other questions, please ask them in the questions or the comments under. I will post another video about this, and I'd love to answer some of your questions in that video. Also, I am trying to post every other day. I haven't posted every other day. It's been like 3 days, so I missed 1 day. Not that my best, but it's only 3 days. So yeah, and I am putting a lot more work into these videos, and I'm doing two things with this channel right now. This, and I'm working on Legos, like working with this channel for Legos, do a ton of set, working on my room for a giant like collection. I just did a massive order for some Lego sets, so I probably won't be posting Lego videos for a while because I'm working in my room like crazy, trying to get ready for a new studio where I can talk about Lego sets for you guys, give the best advice for reselling Lego sets and the most funnest Lego sets to build. And yeah, so I am working extremely hard on this channel, so please subscribe, hit the bell notification, and also miss another video, like this video. Also, if you think anyone else will like my videos, please share my video to that person, have them subscribe too. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in 2 days. Peace! Alright, so a lot of you guys were wondering, what is the process on the hydroponic stuff? Instead of explaining everything here, I just wanted to do just a main video talking about the hydroponic stuff, and I have been working on basically just the hydroponic stuff today, so I have big news and a lot of new things I'm doing with this. So let's go ahead and come over here, and I'll start explaining everything new I planned in today. Alright, so we're going to be heading over here, and so the first thing today is we got some spearmint planted today. I'm also going to be separating the spearmint, like right here. I need to plant like 2 more seeds over here. I need to get more seeds because I'm now completely out. Also, speaking of seeds, if you guys want me to just go in detail about all the seeds I have and I'm planning to plant this spring, like this video and answer in the comments what you think would be a good video I should post. Also, come over here. We got a lot of lettuce. We got, I have no idea how to say the name of what kind of lettuce this is. I know it's just that if you go to like Olive Garden or somewhere that has like nice salads or like specializes in like fancy salads, they typically have like red salad or red lettuce, there we go, and a mix of like butter crunch lettuce and red lettuce together to form like a nice salad with some ranch on top and some other stuff like tomatoes over here. So down here, the bottom two shelves on each one, so I think it's about somewhere around 130 plants I can fit on both of these rows. I'll probably just be doing that for a while, and then this summer I'm planning to go big outside and grow like a ton of different varieties. Also, right now, if you didn't notice, one of my favorite vegetables is peas. For some reason, I just find them extremely cool and fun to grow. Also, they're extremely quick, so if you just want something pretty fast to grow, like takes like a month and a half to fully grow, then you start getting a lot of pea seeds. That is the perfect plant to grow. But coming back to this, I have big news. So right here, if I can move the camera, right here we used to have 2 pots right here, exactly like this. Also, if you're wondering why I completely flooded this, I pretty much completely gave up with the cilantro seeds. I don't really know what happened. I am like 99% sure they were bad seeds, or if like I was doing something wrong. I have grown cilantro seeds before and they did really good. Oh my gosh, those are bright. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So I'm doing something wrong with growing them indoors, or they're not meant to grow indoors, but a lot of people use them for growing indoors, so I'll have to do more research about that. Also, let's go into the bathroom where I am germinating a lot of new seeds. Alright, so we are now in the bathroom. So we got a lot of stuff growing. We got butter crunch lettuce growing right here, but you can see the top of my head and see that. Alright, so yeah, we got lettuce right here, and we got spinach right here. We have a lot growing. I'm planning to go a lot bigger with spinach because it looks like a lot of people are planning to buy a lot of lettuce at the moment. So that is big news. I actually just did this today, so it'll be fun to see how fast they grow. I know we'll have the lettuce out fast, but the spinach might be in here for a little bit while longer. Also, this is pretty much the end of the video, so please subscribe, hit the bell notification, and also missing the video. Stop that. And please like the video. So, this is the end of the video. If you have any other ideas, like filming a lot more Legos or Lego sets you recommend, that would be a good video to post. I'm trying really hard to get this channel monetized, so I can put a lot more money into these videos instead of just talking for 12 minutes. I can start doing a lot more crazy fun stuff, like the pool video. Also, laser. Yeah, you can see the camera there. So yeah, I can put a lot more stuff into camera equipment, like this brand new tripod I actually just bought. I'm putting a lot more money into a brand new studio I'm building in my room. Yeah, so that'll be really fun when that is built. It is almost done, and we placed a giant Lego order, so that should be here in, we placed it a few days ago. So yeah, so I should have that in probably a week, and then it'll probably take me a few days to edit that video and film it. Plus I want to do a studio tour before I do that, so it's gonna be super exciting once it's done. And then yeah, so yeah, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Alright, so I'm gonna need to explain what we're doing today. We're basically right here in front of the seeds. I'm saying basically a lot. Alright, so I'm going to be talking a lot about seeds today. The seeds I'm planning to plant what? the seeds I am planning to plant this spring and this summer. Also, it is about time to start growing stuff indoors in about a week and a half. Also, I'm planning to grow a lot of strawberries. I'm just gonna start this right now. I'm planning to grow a lot of strawberries, like a lot. So, if you have any places you recommend getting strawberry bulbs or seeds that are really high quality, please let me know in the comments below. I have not bought any strawberries now, or I have technically. I have strawberries in these two pots over here, but they have been planted for about a month now, and I've not seen any seed development, any sprouting development, and no, can't think of the word at the moment. So yeah, so let's go ahead and start. So please subscribe to the bell notification and also listen to my video and like this video. Also, before I start talking about the seeds, please subscribe. Please share this video to as many people as you can. Family, friends, just people I'm trying really hard to get this channel monetized. If you have not been with this channel for a while, and you're just now subscribing, I have had this channel for a super long time and post the highest quality videos I can possibly post. I think I've had it for about close to 3 years now or longer. So yeah, I just help this channel out, share this video. I'm trying really hard to monetize. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, and I think it's like 4,000 hours of viewing time and pulling videos, so that'll take a while to hit, but I think we're close after my last video I posted, or last video I filmed a lot of videos. I'm really off track now. So yeah, and if you subscribed a while ago and you've been keeping track with this hydroponic thing, I'm posting like daily now, or every other day, depends how much I edit tonight. So yeah, so let's go ahead and start. I just talked for a long time, and yeah, let's go. Alright, so now we have a direct view of the seeds. There's my hand. Alright, so, and before I start talking about the seeds, please answer in the comments too if you think any other seeds would be good to plant outside in our garden this spring or in summer. So yeah, let's go ahead and start talking about stuff. So, so basil. Basil right here. I'm planning to just plant this in the hydroponic systems. Broccoli and cauliflower. I'm still debating if I want to grow this outside. I don't know, I might go through a few years of just planting the 5 main crops. And we got cilantro right here. We actually have no seeds. I really need to place another order of a lot more seeds. We actually just got some corn. If I can get, there we go. So I'm planning to possibly grow the corn just for the seeds this summer. We got cucumbers, no seeds in that too. We got lettuce right here. We got melons right here. I'm planning to grow honeydew melon, cantaloupe, and watermelon. So that'll be extremely fun to grow. I'm planning to go with mint. At the time when I bought this seed packet, I didn't really know there was multiple types of mint. So I don't really know what that is, if that's edible or anything. I'm really thinking about growing carrots possibly this summer, or possibly beet or onion. Parsley, we got that right here, but sadly no seeds. We got a lot of peas. I'm planning to plant like 1,000 something seeds. We also got, this summer, we also got some peppers right here, which no seeds are in there. We got a lot of pumpkins. If you've not seen our family channel, we usually post a video every year. We do go crazy with pumpkins. We are going to go a little bit smaller with pumpkins this year, because I'm mainly taking up a lot of that space to grow a lot more crops like peas and tomatoes and stuff like that. Where was I? Spinach, here we go. So we got a lot of spinach in here. I actually just used up a lot of the seeds. We got strawberries right here. I doubt that I can fit any bulbs in there. We got tomatoes right here. And Same with down here. I need to find a lot more things. I want to go down here. We got others. And then we got some flowers, which nothing's in that. But we got some marigolds in here. And that's all of the flowers we got. So, yeah, that's basically the end of the video. If you think we should get any more different types of seeds, any other varieties of corn or peas or lettuce, please answer them in the comments. Especially cantaloupe and watermelon, stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe with the bell notification and also you don't miss another video. And like this video. I will see you in probably 2 days if I remember to edit. I will probably forget. Because I am really busy with Tropical 2 and building the studio, but it is really close to being finished. It'll most likely be finished once this video posts on Friday. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah, Friday. So, yeah, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in like 2 days. Peace. Alright, this will be the first time the hydroponic seeds will see light for the first time. And before we get started, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on all so you don't miss another video, and like this video. We are also trying to get this channel monetized as fast as we can, so please subscribe, share this video to anyone you can think of who will love this video, any family members who love the garden or people like that. Also, I'm working on the studio up in my room. It is actually pretty much done. We just have to move like a table around, put some white sheets on it to make it look pretty cool. And we actually have a brand new Lego order arriving tomorrow morning, so that will be extremely fun to open. Also, ooh, I can't catch my breath, okay. Alright. Also, like this video if you think we should unbox that in person, or do you think we should take everything out, just talk about every single Lego set I have, and then give some recommendations on the best Lego sets to purchase on reselling. Also, well, not also, now we're gonna go into that room right there, grab the seeds, put them on this shelf, and let's go. Alright, we got the seeds. Alright, here is the first pot. If you're wondering what is in this is, if I can see it, this is Butter Crunch lettuce. Personally, that is one of my favorite kinds of lettuce. Wow, I can't get, okay, there we go. Now, let's go get the other one with the other kind of lettuce and spinach. Alright, I have no idea why the camera is angled this low, but here is the thing. Alright, I'll show you this right now. We got the lettuce right here. Really hope I don't drop this. And we got a ton of spinach right here. I probably should have counted them as I was planting them. I'm assuming I planted about 30 and somewhere around 30 to 50, but there we go. They are probably wondering, wow, that's some strong light. But also here is the cilantro too. A lot happened here. It's more like mud. Yeah. Kind of gave up. It was cilantro, but I kind of gave up because it was sitting in here for probably somewhere around 2 to 3 weeks. Never saw any root development, or they never sprouted. There could be two options. Either these plants just hate me and don't want to grow, or they're bad seeds. Really hope they're bad seeds. Yeah. Also, I think they are bad seeds too, because we were planting them in hydroponic stuff. I did read one of your guys' comments and you guys were mentioning using a heating pad. I will try that the next time I get more seeds. Kind of went through the rest of the cilantro seeds. So yeah. Also, spring is coming up, so I'll probably do an order in like a month where I can get like the newest, healthiest seeds possible. Because I think these were old seeds when I bought them. So, yeah. Okay, also, give me a second. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Alright, I'm back. So, if you look down here, new thing down here, we got we leveled these up down here. We got a box because the elephant ears are not growing at all, or they are growing, hopefully, but there we go. But I mean, there's a little bit of green on it, but it might just be from years past. So there they are. We leveled them up with a box, and yeah. So that is one of the biggest newest thing today. Also, I do want to show the hydroponic stuff a little bit. If you look right here, these are slowly growing, but they're over the course of a week, you will notice growth. Because these were, when I planted them, you couldn't, wow, if you're over here, you can see the stuff. If you like zoom in there, you couldn't see that a week ago. Also, you can start to see the lettuce right here. That looks like I planted like 5 seeds in there. And same with this. So a lot of you guys were saying I should like bring the grow lights closer to the plants so they don't like try to reach for the light and then they look like they're really tall grass or something. And that is basically some of the biggest stuff. Also, you guys were asking a few things about the peas and how fast they're growing. I did not expect them to be growing this quickly. Here they are. So, the seeds that I filmed about 3 days ago are right here and around here. So they are about that long, probably about somewhere around a few inches, and lots of progress, a lot of progress. There's the plants over here are kind of slowing down a little bit. Like when they first sprouted, they were growing extremely fast. Now they probably grow 2 inches in a week. Slow, but still 2 inches. So they still smell extremely good. If you're big fans of eating tomatoes, you want to grow those, just smell them every day and they'll put you in the mood for some tomatoes. Our peppers are also growing extremely fast. Nothing new. Wait a second. Check this out. If you can see that here, I'll zoom in real quick. I swear I was just digging down here like an hour ago. Wait, is that another one? That's another one. Oh my gosh. So they are growing. Wow. Alright, I'm a little bit excited here. I'm really excited here because these have not been growing. I pretty much planted them somewhere around a month and a half to a month. Somewhere around there. And they are just now growing. There's one, and there's the other one. If you do want to get strawberries, if you do want to grow a lot of them, do not get seeds. Strawberry seeds are just extremely hard to grow in particular. And for some reason I did watch a lot of videos about how to grow strawberries before I bought the seeds. And a lot of people were saying do not buy the seeds. But for some reason I bought the seeds. So there's that, and yeah. So yeah, if you do want to get strawberry seeds, I just recommend going on. I'm pretty sure Burpee sells these. I don't know about Eden Brothers or some other places. Those are the two main shops I really use. I am looking at getting a lot of strawberry bare roots. So they're not bulbs. I was watching my video back about 3 days ago and I realized I said bulbs, which are flowers. So yeah, I probably should correct that. So yeah, that is huge news. That's extremely exciting. So the impatiens are not growing still. I'm gonna need like a magnifying glass or something to see them. But yeah, I mean, that is pretty much everything. So if you guys do want to make, like, here's the advice of this video. If you guys do want to start like a hydroponic greenhouse system in your basement or in your house somewhere, please get some fans. It is a lot of trouble not to have fans. Plus, it is not good for the plants to constantly be in the same air, and the grow light is constantly heating it up. So, I haven't had that on for a while because I had that on like 2 weeks straight, and I think it needs to rest for about 24 hours. Also, if you are going on a trip, I really recommend getting these. You can control them from your phone, so if there's like an emergency or something, this app will also show you the temperature from your phone. So if it like skyrockets in heat, recommend calling one of your neighbors or someone to go check it out. So yeah, that was one of the biggest things I wanted to get, just in case like when we go on a trip, I really don't want something bad to happen when I'm gone, and I can control it from my phone or possibly take it out with just a click from my phone. Also, one of the biggest things that the fans will stop is mold from growing on top of the stuff. So it moves air out from away from the pots and replaces it with brand new air, or cleaner air, I guess. Yeah, so it'll take away the mold. You might get a little mold there and there, but it won't be as bad as if you don't have fans running. So this is the end of the video, so please subscribe with the bell notification and also don't miss another video, and like this video. If you have any other video ideas that you want to see come out on this channel, please comment that down, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace! Hello, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing another update on the greenhouse. We have some good news, and we have some bad news. Now, before I explain everything that's happened in the last week, please subscribe with the bell notification and also miss another video. Like this video. Let's get started. Alright, and one big thing that we have done is opened up the windows to let in a little bit more cold air. But if you look down this aisle, the peas are going insane. They're growing extremely fast, especially down here. And the elephant ears down here are slowly making progress. But up here, these are making a ton of progress. Actually, these might be ready to transplant later tonight. So this one is extremely long. But over here, if you look in here, we got a ton of spinach growing and a lot of buttercrunch lettuce. Also, if you go down here, so I did decide to plant the strawberries a little bit lower, a little bit farther in the dirt, because it was like that far deep, so you could see the top of the roots as it started to grow more. So we'll probably be able to see those in probably another 2 to 3 weeks. The peppers are making a ton of progress too. And so are the tomatoes. These are making a ton of progress too. These are getting extremely close to being even bigger. Or they're getting, I don't really know how big these get once they start to produce flowers. So if anyone knows anything on that, please comment that down. We also got a lot of update under. The marigolds are doing really good, and that's making no progress still. Same with the one down here. But that is the good news down this aisle. Everything's growing extremely good. But if you go down here, here's where the bad news hits. So first of all, this side is doing extremely good. But this side, if you look in some of these things, some of the leaves are dying. Like, look at that. That does not look good. That looks okay, but not amazing, and same with that. Alright, so I want to explain how this happened. So, right here, there is a bucket. So, when you want to hook the pump up, you have to hook it up to the outlet, then you have to hook it up to the timer, then you have to hook it up to the motor. So when I looked at it, it was hooked up to the timer, but the pump wasn't hooked up to the other side of the pump. So every time I went on that side to work on the timer for the lights, it looked like it was plugged in. So yesterday, again, my dad happened to come down here, started looking at them because I was filming a ton of videos in the other studio for you guys, the Lego videos, and he happened to come down here and say, are these supposed to look like that? I was assuming yes, because these are supposed to be a red type of lettuce. So I had them come over here. They were starting to turn red, but it looked like we were in the middle of fall, where plants start to go into hibernation, or it's the end of their season. That's what they kind of look like. So they're starting to slowly die. So I happened to look at everything over here to see any problems. So I decided the only thing that made the most sense was we had too much nutrients in it. So I dumped both of these buckets out, this one over here and that one right there, filled them back up with just clean water, no nutrients. There is a little bit of nutrients from the other tanks, but hopefully that's good enough. So I already filled that one up and put it over here and put all the pumps back in it. Then I put it over here. So as I started bringing the bucket around here and I put it over here, threw the pump in, I realized it wasn't plugged into the other thing. So the last 2.5 weeks, all these plants are just sitting in old water. Nothing is being filtered out. It's just old, super high concentrated, super high nutrients water. So if you haven't watched my other videos, I have explained what happens when you add too much nutrients or give a plant too much nutrients. Over here, if you put it in, all the nutrients just stays and filters out, but all the water has a ton of nutrients in. So eventually, after a while of having that, it will eventually kill the plant. It'll just be too much for the plant to take, and it'll just, yeah. But I do add a ton of nutrients over here into these pots, because as the water goes through the pot, there's a little drip tray under. So the plant soaks up all the nutrients that it needs, then it just lets the rest of the nutrients go to the very bottom tray. So every week we empty those out. Yeah. And then there's one other update. What was it? Oh yeah. So if you guys, well that's basically everything, but now I'm going to talk about the channel. I am trying to get this channel monetized, so any kind of your support, sharing this video to anyone who you think would be interested in this, any friends, family, anyone that you would know, it would help a ton if you would subscribe to us. The thing your channel has to have in order to get monetized is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewing time. We're super close to, I wouldn't say both, we're making progress on the viewing time. That's why I'm uploading every single day now, and each video is above 5 minutes. Also, we're about to hit 700 subscribers, so it would be amazing if we could hit 700 by the end of this week. It is currently Tuesday, and this video will come out Wednesday morning. Yeah, so that would be awesome if you guys could help. We also post multiple shorts every day of just random stuff, so it would be amazing if you could help support the channel and just watch a few videos. We do post a ton of videos we post a ton of videos every single week. We post one video a day. I try to post at least 2 shorts, but sometimes I post just one if I just can't think of anything that day. So yeah, so thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification, also miss another video, and like this video. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Also, before I end the video, please comment down what video you want to see next, and please comment down what videos you like more. The Lego videos, the videos outside where we do crazy stuff like the pool series, filling the pool up with random stuff, swimming in the pool, random stuff, doing stuff inside, outside, random stuff like that. So if you have any other ideas besides that, and the new Lego videos I'm posting a ton of, and to everyone who wants to invest on Lego, this is a perfect channel to start following, because I'm going to post a ton of videos about the best Lego sets to invest in and the best Lego sets, or the Lego sets that are about to retire, so you don't have to wait like 3 years for it to retire. So thanks for watching. Please comment down anything you think would be a good video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Alright, we're going to be doing another tour. It's been about 2 days since I did my last video, and we have a little bit of growth. Not a lot, but some. So, if you get on here, and while I'm walking, please subscribe to the bell notification and also miss another video and like this video. So, like my other video I posted, they finally sprouted. This is basically the same video because the impatiens, the very last thing that has had no growth at all, just started sprouting. If you can see that right there, we got some growth, not a lot. We got one seed sprouting so far, which is really good. I did not realize impatiens took this long to start growing. We did start watering stuff. Yesterday night, we did a ton of watering on all of them, putting some nutrients in it too. It's been about a week and a half. Same with over here. We filled up the buckets down there and over there. We moved these around a little bit more. We have some growth, not a lot, if you can see that. Yeah, that's basically some of the most growth we have. I haven't been over here in a few days. These aren't looking too good. Those are the lettuce. I have no idea what kind. I know it's the, I can't think of the word. But we're growing it over here. Delight. That's the word. That's the word. And we got butter crunch and spinach right there. We also got the elephant ears down there. They are starting to grow. You can't see them because the grow lights aren't on right now. The peas are starting to grow into the lights. It's definitely down here. These are growing a ton too, right there. And the tomatoes are just going wild over here. Same with the peppers. The peppers are doing extremely good too. Still no strawberries sprouting. We are looking at doing the burpee order in a few days to try to get our garden going more. Really excited for spring to come up, and it looks like spring is going to be coming up way faster than in years past. So that would be extremely exciting. If you guys think we should grow any other things like this, like I know I'm going big with peas this spring and summer. I know I'm going big with tomatoes and peppers. Possibly going big with a ton of different varieties of flowers. Definitely 100% going crazy with strawberries. I'm definitely buying 25 bare roots. I might be buying 50 depending on when we do the map and where we're going to plant everything. So we also have a lot of growth right here, and that is pretty much everything that's big that's happened lately. If you guys have any other ideas of how to get the impatiens to grow faster or germinate faster, please comment that down, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace. Hello, and welcome back to this channel. Alright, so today we are going to be working with the hydroponics. So before we start this video, please subscribe to the bell notification and also miss another video and like this video. I am trying really hard to get this channel monetized, so it helped a ton if you went back, rewatched a ton of videos, checked out some of our latest videos. We do post every single day, so check out some of our most recent videos. Also, we are planning to post tomorrow too. So we do post, depending where you live, we do post at 10 a.m. here. So today we are basically just going to be working with hydroponic stuff. So if you look here, we have a ton of stuff getting ready to plant. Alright, so we are about to plant that stuff. We also have a ton of seeds in that one too. So that'll be super exciting when we start to plant those. So if you're wondering what are in these that I'm about to plant, they are there we go. Alright, so today we are going to be planting spinach. So if you've been with the channel for a long time, watching this channel a lot, listening to me talk for a long time, you will remember that I said in the past that I planted about 50 spinach seeds, and the ones that grew the amount I needed it to barely grew. So I got about maybe 10 out of the 50 that actually sprouted. So a few things I've learned about growing spinach: it is extremely difficult to grow spinach. I've seen a few comments of people recommending using heating pads, starting them in dark, but we do start them in dark. One of the things I'm thinking is wrong with these are they're just bad seeds, because I did buy them towards the beginning of winter, so they might be old seeds from last spring. So they would be old seeds. I did buy them from Burpee, so they would be better quality, but I just don't know what is wrong with them. If you have any suggestions of what you think would be wrong with the seeds or what I'm doing wrong, please answer that in the comments. Yeah, so also we do not have the grow lights on right now, and we do have these on. So if you're wondering we had a few people commenting on how do we turn on our grow lights. So we have 3 different timers. Since grow lights do take up a ton of watts to power, I'm pretty sure each one is about 100 watts. So we got about 12, so that's a lot. That's 1,200 watts. So I have this in one outlet that's plugged into a timer. One of those, I got it from my closest hardware store. I got it from Lowe's. They typically get the biggest supplies during Christmas season for lights outside in your yard or stuff like that. So yeah, so I have 3 of those. Also, we did just water, so a lot of stuff is wet over here. Just stepped in water. So yeah, we are here. I'll show you guys what it looks like if I can take it off the tripod. There we go. Here are the lettuce seeds. So we got Butter Crunch here, I think. Yeah, Butter Crunch here. And then we got Lettuce Delight right here. I'm hopefully planning to plant them later tonight. And like pretty much after I stop filming this video and edit it and get it into the YouTube system. So that'll probably be like an hour or something. So yeah, this is basically everything for today. So please subscribe, hit the bell notification, and also miss another video. Like this video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Please check out some of our other videos. If you think anyone else would like these videos, any gardeners you know that would like this channel, or you have any other ideas of videos we could make, I have a lot planned for this spring. Really looking forward to it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Alright, so we got another video about the greenhouse and hydroponic system. If you haven't seen yesterday's video that came out, please check that out. This video is pretty much the same video as yesterday, but me explaining stuff in different words. So lately I realized my greenhouse and just garden stuff have been doing really good for this channel. So I'm probably going to start posting a lot of videos about this greenhouse and other ideas. Also, we just did a big order getting ready for the outside project, so that'll probably be a ton of videos. So if you didn't know, I'm trying really hard to get this channel monetized, and I'm posting videos every single day, trying to get a lot of watch time so I can monetize this channel finally. So I'm trying really hard, and basically I pretty much ran out of ideas. I would be building Legos, but I feel like this channel is not big enough in order for me to start making a profit off of doing Lego building videos. Plus, Lego building videos take me hours and hours to edit, so I'd rather have this channel monetized before I start doing giant builds. But for right now, we are going to start these builds, or these videos talking about the hydroponics and gardening stuff. Also, everyone that is into gardening and Legos, if you know anyone, please share this video to them or this channel. Get them to subscribe or hit the bell notification on all so they don't miss another video, and like as many videos as possible. So yeah, so before we start talking about everything else, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on all so don't miss another video, and like this video. So basically, we're gonna start down this aisle again. So we got the peas right here. It is the plant. So right when you walk down this aisle, it is the first plant that is right here. I'm just now realizing the tripod is slanted, a little bit leaning this way, or it is leaning this way, not yeah. So we got flowers right here. We got a lot. We have impatiens, 2 pots of them right here, and another one down there. We got 2 pots of sunflowers and 2 pots of sunflowers down there. We also have impatiens, or marigolds right here and marigolds down there. If you're wondering what these are right here, we got strawberries and strawberries. We are doing not that good on strawberries. We have 2 seeds growing, which is okay out of like 20. So we got peppers right here. We got yellow peppers growing right here. We got green peppers growing right here, and we got red peppers growing right here. If you look down there, we got the same exact layout down there too. Right here, we got, it looks like we got normal tomatoes right here. So if you go to, like, let's say you go to McDonald's and order like a, just a burger, they're gonna give you tomato on it, or I don't really know actually. This plant would grow the same size tomato as they give on cheeseburgers. So we have little tomatoes too, so I'm planning to grow a lot. I'm really hoping to grow about possibly 100 tomato plants this summer, and hopefully get a ton of tomatoes from it so I can sell it, put the money towards this, and then make this project even bigger next year. So this is basically pretty much, oh, we also got everything. So everything on top is the same layout under. We also have grow lights under here, which are really cool. We also have up here, right when I built this thing, we had the shelves, but I usually put like pots and supplies on top, but it would constantly fall off or go through the shelves. So I decided to go on Amazon and get these things that perfectly match the top of the shelves. We got one up here too. So we're gonna go over here. And now we are going to talk about the hydroponics. So right here we got lettuce delight right here. We got lettuce butter crunch, lettuce butter crunch, lettuce butter crunch down here, lettuce butter crunch right here, and we got mint right here, spearmint if you're wondering what kind, and we got spinach right here. If you guys have any other ideas of other stuff we should grow, like for an example, potatoes, stuff that grows in the ground like onions, radishes, carrots. I'm planning to grow a lot of corn this summer. In the past, it's not gone very well, so please comment to everyone who has a garden at your house or has like a farm they work on. Please comment down any ideas of the best ways to grow corn, because lately in the past, either I harvest it too early or I wait too long, because either the corn is like dried up like crazy, or It's like it's a tiny corn on the cob that is not fully matured yet. But we don't have the grow lights on here yet, or we don't have them turned on because it's about 9 o'clock right now. So typically I turn them off before I set the timers to turn off before it gets light or before it starts getting dark outside, and I usually have them as the sun's starting to come up in the morning, so about 8 hours while they're on. For some plants it might be too much light, but for research I've done with strawberries, that might be too little. I heard strawberries need about 12 hours so it can get the sugar nutrients for the strawberries to be as fresh and tasty as possible. If you guys have any other ideas of videos I could do where I'm not talking about hydroponics and the greenhouse constantly, the same videos over and over and over, please comment those down. This is the end of the video. It's pretty short today, so please subscribe with the bell notification and also don't miss another video, and like this video. Please share this video to anyone who you think would enjoy this video, or whoever is planning to start a garden or start a gardening business. This is the perfect channel for them. I'm going to start giving you guys a lot of information about the best things. So this is the end of the video, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Peace.